Gold jacket, green jacket, who gives you?
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Gold Jacket, Green Jacket podcast. We're here for episode number 91. My name is Christian Dragonetti, and I'm joined as always by CBN, Joel Mitchell. How are you, my friend?
Brilliant. And you?
Yeah, very good. Life is in a very weird stage for the both of us at the moment, I think. We've just had a bit of a discussion about things that are going on outside of this and outside of the golf course, and it's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun to say the least.
We had a catch up. We
had
had
a massive catch up because
saw wedding photos.
Yes.
Saw all that crap. And
look, I cannot stress enough how much we haven't really spoken while you were away. Obviously, we had a massive catch up last week.
Yeah.
And obviously, we generally speak a fair bit while you're over, like, traveling for golf or whatever. General catch ups, how you going, what's going on, how's golf? Obviously, it's shit, but that's fine. But this, because of the wedding, I just couldn't.
Nah, well, neither.
Yeah. So,
we never really...
Obviously, last week's episode was good to catch up, but you and I haven't spent barely enough time together to just actually debrief and be like, how are we?
Yeah,
you know
outside of this, we have... Yeah, you're right.
And it's one thing... This is probably getting a little bit deep and personal. It's one thing we've been really good at is being able to separate what goes on in here versus what goes on out there.
Oh, yeah.
And still keep the conversation both equally in here and out there. Do you know what I mean?
True. Well, in here is different. In here, it feels like...
It's business in here.
Yeah.
It's just business, right?
It's still, yeah, how you going?
Yeah, exactly.
What's going on?
Exactly.
But it's not what we would talk about at the dinner table.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
Correct.
We're not speaking about that.
No.
That, like, earlier was like the first time we've actually like spoken about anything.
Yeah, for a long time.
For a while.
For a long time.
Properly in depth.
So, and that's good because you hear stories a fair bit about people who do this sort of stuff and they tend to get stuck in the phrase of, no, save it for the pod.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden they've got nothing to talk about outside because they just discuss everything here.
Well, there was a few times today, like we'll get into it in a sec, we had a hit tonight and you're just like, no,
shut up.
Pod. That's
as
pod.
soon as golf clubs are in our hands, I'm just like, shut the fuck up.
That's pod. That's pod. Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah. I like that.
It's good. It's good. That. But no, things are good.
Can't complain.
That's it. Very good.
Yeah.
Recent rounds.
Yeah. Shit. When was mine? Saturday.
Nice.
I had 1 under par. I had 33 points.
Yep.
Played with the old boy and a couple other lads.
Yep.
I was not unhappy, but I wasn't too impressed. Like
nothing.
It was 1 under. It was like
nothing
I said, I've always said if I'm in red figures, I'm never gonna piss and moan about it. Was there some very poor stuff? Yes. Yeah, there was some very ugly golf in there. But actually, I'll start by saying this. My mindset has taken a little bit of a shift, right? And I was inspired by, shout out to Max Homer, right?
Nice.
I
have seen a few things about Max Homer over the last couple of weeks, and I'm glad you're talking about it.
He did a collab video with Toombs and Luke Kwan, and which we'll touch on Luke Kwan in a second with some spicy shit.
Won't we just?
And Sam Hung Min, and I don't know if Taco was there.
Okay.
I don't think he was.
That crew.
Those three, and
some
Max
of the most hilarious blokes to watch.
Some of the funniest
golf.
freaks, and they can all play golf, especially Max. Max is unbelievable, right? Anyway, and they were standing on a tee box, and I think Sam hits a driver, and he was disgusted with it, and he hits it onto the fairway, but he was filthy. He's like, that's just disgusting. I suck, right? And Max was just like, this is why you guys never made it, is because you're perfectionists. And then they go, aren't you a perfectionist? He goes, yeah, but I made it. Right? And the way he said it was hilarious. And then he goes, basically, the mentality should be, if you mishit it and heel it or heel cut it and it's in play, it's like, fuck, I'm that good. My bad is still good. And then they're like, whoa, oh my God, how, like, that mindset is just craziness, right? And he goes, whereas you guys are so negative, you heel it and then worry in your head why you healed it, regardless whether you hit it into the fairway. He goes, if you healed it and hit it out of play, you just go, fuck, I suck, right? But if you heal it and hit it under the fairway into play, you go, you're like, fuck, I can't miss, right? And it's like, oh my God, that's so true. And like, now I was telling the old boy on Saturday, I'm just like, the mentality should be, I'm so good, I can't miss. Like, my miss hits are good.
Yeah.
Like, it shouldn't be, why did I toe ball that to the left side of the fairway? when I wanted to be in the middle of the fairway. It's like, no, I'm so good. I can toe ball it, hit it terribly, and still be in a good spot.
Yeah.
Right. And it's just like, oh my God. It's like the appreciation of like the fact that you can play golf.
Yeah.
And I had to talk that into that on Saturday actually. But that not changed, but that sort of assisted me with my last few rounds.
Yeah, cool.
Was because like I'm not going to say I'm out of form, but I'm trying to tidy a few things up and I'm struggling off the tee and I'm just trying to figure it out. So the form isn't quite there and things are sort of suffering because I'm hitting myself into some ordinary places. But then I'll say something like for example, on my recent round, didn't feel like I played that great and I'm able to shoot under par. And I'm like, awesome. Like I'm good enough where my bad is still good enough.
Very
still
good.
acceptable.
Yeah.
Still well, for like what I'm expecting anyway. So it's kind of the appreciation of a bit of hard work, eh?
Yeah, it is.
So yeah, that was my most recent round. I didn't really have much go in, really.
Yeah.
It was pretty crazy. It was good fun.
cruisy,
Dad
yeah.
played well. Dad played really well. He had 38 points or something like that.
I suppose just
it's
hearing
good
the
to
way
see.
you talk about your most recent round, it's almost like you had a social round for the first time in a long time.
Yeah. Yeah, the last three. Well, I played Thursday. I had 2 under and it was bogey free. I birdied the second hole and 17.
Nice.
Like it was just so like 2-putt par, yeah. 2-putt par, yeah. 4, yeah. What was that? Par. Yeah. What's this for? Birdie. Good par. Like, you know what I mean? And then Friday I played terrible. And then Saturday I'm just like, those 3 rounds were pretty like meh.
Yeah.
And I just enjoyed it.
That's
like,
it.
And
I suppose that's the next step for you as well, is to be able to really switch off.
yeah.
Right. And it's hard
probably
to
what it is.
It's hard to mid-season.
Yeah.
Right. When you're literally in between events and you're trying to keep the fucking the everything going in the right direction.
Yeah.
Trying to keep, still going to play well and still got to try and treat this like it's the 3rd round or the 2nd round of a fucking event. And I've got to make the cut. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
But also, it's just as important for you. And I think it's good for you to just have a quick gaze around the boys that you're playing with. There's probably a good trigger for you. Have a quick look around and just go, Dad's there, Raptor's there, Rimmy's there. Social. Social.
Yeah.
I'm having fun with these boys today because who knows, I might have 2 over and then go and have a beer at halfway and then go and have a cruise the back 9, whatever it might be.
Yeah, whatever it may be.
But if you look around and go, I'm playing with Raptor and 2 randoms, great. Now we work.
Let's lock in.
Let's lock in.
Yeah.
Right? Because if you can't throw you, and I've said it for a year, right? If you can't throw yourself and enjoy it with the boys that you're playing with, then fuck it, right? You may as well work towards something.
Well, that's probably why, like, I'm not going to say that's why I haven't shot the low figures at our home club that I'm not used to.
No,
I'm not
used to. Used to is a good way to put it.
But like before tournaments really heated up, I'd go and play on a Saturday or a Sunday, and that was my tournament.
Yeah.
That was like, that meant a lot. And so I'd lock in and, lock in more and, go out and shoot a low number. And now it's like, no, I just want to breathe, eh?
Yeah.
Like, I still want to play well. I'm still busting my balls to shoot the best score I possibly can. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. It's not like I'm switching off and giving up. It's not that. But yeah, it's the fact that it like, it makes me appreciate just going out and playing.
Yeah.
So much more.
It's all
like I'm going out and I'm just having fun. If I shoot even par or 9 under, like I could shoot 90 or 60.
Yeah.
I'm just going out and enjoying it.
Yeah.
Right. Because like then the tour life, and I'm still very early days with that. And I've had a bit of experience in the last few months of like what touring is all about and stuff like that, and how fucking hard it is, like we discussed last week. But that's work.
Yeah.
Like, yes, is it fun? Yes. But my fun now is going out on a Saturday with the old boy and just going and slapping it.
Even Lewis Hamilton enjoys a Sunday cruise.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
Just because he's in a car doesn't mean he has to drive at 300 k's down the road. And
I like that.
You know what I mean?
That's true. Yeah.
Sometimes he just wants to whack the top down and just go for a drive, get a coffee, and
On
just
the
chill.
beach. Yeah.
And just chill.
Anyway, there's
I
some
enjoy
good
that.
stuff. There's some good stuff there.
No, it's good to hear that you're sort of, I guess juggling things at the moment because this whole season is about you figuring some shit out.
Yeah.
Right? It's not all go fucking 100%. You got to try.
Because if I'm honest, still have no idea what I'm doing.
Who does? Who does?
No one does. No one does. Yeah. Yeah.
I like what you said just before we get into my recent round. I like what you said about Max Homer as well, because
I love that mentality.
It's such a great mentality to have, and you know, you can adapt it to a million different ways, and one that I sort of there's a comment that I make a fair bit when you see that sort of stuff happen, like you kick off a tree and, you know, bounce into the fairway, or you get lucky, or you hit a dome hook and it still ends up in the fairway. You just go, oh well, it's a stat.
Yeah, it's a stat. Yeah,
it's a stat.
It's a stat.
Because then you just, and I've made myself over the last 2 years really good at just going, what's next? Forget that. What's next? Right? And sometimes it gets the better of me. It does always, but like it's just being able to throw it away if it goes to shit and just go, right, it's still fairway. Let's go make sure that the next shot's better.
Yeah.
That's all you got to do.
Yeah, no, correct. Exactly.
It's a good way to
shot
think.
isolation, but
Hello, everyone. Sorry to take you away from the episode. We'll be back there in a moment. But if you're enjoying this content and you want to see more of it, you should subscribe.
hang on. That sounds pretty difficult.
What do you mean?
You know why that sounds pretty difficult? What just watch this. Just So what happens is
It's as simple as that. Can you believe it? But like I said, if you're enjoying... Are you all right?
Sorry, that was just really hard.
You look like you've had a workout. And yet all you've done is subscribe. How easy is that, Joel?
Just press the button. I'm dizzy.
And if you enjoy our content, you should also follow us on Spotify. You should follow us on Instagram and TikTok. Like, subscribe, comment on our videos, enjoy it where you can, and share it with your friends. Send them a text message with our links in them.
Correct.
They're everywhere. But we thoroughly appreciate your support. But please, head down, follow us, subscribe, like, comment, leave a review.
Do what I just did.
Yeah, it's not that hard. If Joel can do it, I have so much faith in you.
Okay, time's up.
Thank you.
Yeah, that what Max Hammer was saying in that video really like sat with me.
And
Oh my god, like that, just the appreciation of, and it could be any standard. You can play off 35, right? And if you've practiced a little bit and worked, and your miss hit is now 10 times better than it was.
Oh yeah.
Like instead of hitting this massive slice, it's just a fade to. Even if it does go into the trees, at least it's not a lost ball now.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I'm good enough now where I'm not losing the ball.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like it's progressively increases relative to what standard you are.
Yeah.
And yeah, so and like I'm trying to put the same thing as what Max said. Like I'm trying to put that into my own brain, going, fuck, I'm good enough when my bad's good.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I got to appreciate that for the most part. So.
It'll help you a lot.
Oh,
that,
yeah.
that general appreciation will help you a lot
Yeah.
and get you into that flow state a little bit quicker.
Yeah. Well, it already has. Like tonight.
We just chilled.
Like tonight,
We'll get into that in a little bit, but yeah.
relative to par, I probably would have been like even maybe.
Yeah, I was
Right.
miles over.
Yeah, and like oh,
So we'll get back on track.
and you?
My most recent round was yesterday, Sunday. So obviously Melbourne Cup weekend this weekend. Today's Monday the 3rd. Tomorrow's a public holiday. My original plan was to play Saturday and today. All right. Weather turned around and said, I don't think so. Right. So we played yesterday as well. Right. Before I go any further, quick shout out to Mitchell Cooper. Got engaged over the weekend.
Hey,
Congratulations, my friend. Really well done. We're very happy for you. So he didn't play Saturday. We played Sunday with him. And that was my most recent round. I had 30 points, kind of chopped it a little bit on the front nine. I've been getting off to really, really slow starts.
Yeah.
Last week we discussed that I had a tail of 2 nines. I shot 9 over on the front and finished 9 over.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Shot even par through 10 holes. Right? And then Saturday was kind of the same. Got off to another slow start. Still managed to scrap out 34 points. Yesterday was slightly better, but still just shit everywhere, right? Felt like yesterday the wind got up a little bit towards the end of the round and it was kind of shit. And it was really hard to judge at one point, like 8, for example.
Kind of exposed your weaknesses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And not even, like I just got unlucky a couple of times. On 8, for example, I hit driver and found just the left rough. It was a really good drive. Like I was really happy with it. And I zapped the flag at 140. And that hole's easily 10 meters uphill.
Yeah.
Right,
Plays
some-
up heaps.
It plays uphill heaps. And I'm thinking, right, well, it's 10 meters uphill. So it's automatically, I'm thinking it's more like 7 iron as opposed to 8. And then there's a breeze in my face. And I'm like, well, it's definitely 7. It might even be a soft 6. So I pull 6 iron. And in my takeaway, wind swirls. And now it's downwind.
Oh.
And I nut this fucking 6 iron.
Oh boy.
And I ended up on the so you know where 9 tee box is behind the 8 green.
Yeah.
You know how there's like a downslope.
Yeah.
You walk up to the stairs to
Yeah.
the tee box. I was on the downslope.
Oh,
With a-
that's 30 long.
Yeah, easy.
Yeah.
Because I just absolutely got this 6-iron, and Mitch is looking at me going, "That's gone.
Yeah.
That's flown, bro."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Oh, I did everything I wanted to do.
Yeah.
The wind just switched, and I caught it mint.
Yeah, if the wind was still into you, it flares up and spins
It flares up a little bit, and I'm maybe just off the green, putting off the fringe.
Yeah, back edge.
Long. You know what I mean?
At
Or I
worst
catch the
case.
slope and rolls back
Yeah,
down.
worst case.
Worst case. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I played for the long number because the pin was towards the front.
Yeah. 140 was as short as that was going to go.
Correct.
Yeah.
So
like it.
I felt like I did everything I needed to do. I just got unlucky with the wind changing. So things like that, and then like fucking 14. Put my second shot in the left bunker, had 2 in there because all of a sudden there was a ton and a half of sand in there that wasn't there last week. And then the second shot went into the other bunker, and same deal again. I was just like, you know what? There's a pickup. Fuck that. And so yeah, it was a weird one. It was a weird one Sunday. Saturday was better. I played some really solid golf on Saturday. And then we went out tonight and had a hit with Raptor. Raptor texted me, or I'd spoken to you and sort of figured out what you were doing today so we could organise tonight. And then an hour after I rang you, Raptor's ringing me going, "Joel's coming. Are you coming?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I guess. We'll go play some holes." And Raptor and I were just in a cart together and just sort of talking about how we're going to approach certain things and stuff. And we're probably going to do something similar at Heidelberg maybe in the next week or two. Just talking about a bit of core strategy and whatnot and figuring things out. And I needed his eyes on the golf swing a little bit, just because with all the changes we've made, the confidence is sort of lowering a bit just because I'm waiting for things to happen. Remy spoke about it in his episode where he's just in this period where he's waiting for good golf to come because he feels like he's doing everything correctly.
Yeah.
And I'm the same. I'm waiting for good scores to just show themselves. And you talk about how like that Max Homer like mentality of like my bad is good enough to actually be kind of okay. And I look back at some of the scores I've had in the last few weeks and I'm like, well, yeah, I kind of dig it because I've had some real stinky fucking golf holes and played some real awful fucking golf shots. But it's still good enough at the end of the round I can turn around and go, fuck, I was pretty happy with 32 points today.
Yeah.
I fought pretty hard or 34, whatever it might be. Like I'm glad you've brought it up because it's a different spin on things rather than
it just creates a positive outlook on it.
Yeah. I like that.
Awesome.
It's not bad.
It was
It's
awesome.
not bad.
Yeah, you go watch. It's like 15 or 16 minutes, I think.
Yeah.
I think 16 minutes into the app, into that.
With Taco and the boys.
Yeah, well, I don't think Taco was there.
Oh, Toombs,
Doesn't
rather.
matter. But yeah, Toombs and Luke and Sam, and they were standing on a tee box, and all their reactions to to Max saying this was like it was as if they just discovered fire.
Just mind blown.
Like they were mind blown by the simplicity of what Max is saying. Going, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Like, why are you shitty with heel cutting it into the fairway when you should be like, fuck, I'm good. I just heel cut it into the fairway, not into the fucking bushes.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh yeah, true.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Like, anyway.
Nah,
Yeah, it was a good one. I liked it.
Nah, I
liked it.
And so we were off having a hit tonight, jolly boy. And you made a comment to me just a little minute ago about how you're hitting driver. Because I made the comment, I'm like, you fucking really can't hit it at the moment, can you? And you go, Drags, I hit it really good tonight. And I'm like, oh, fuck.
So I don't know how much. Did I express it much last week?
You went through it a fair bit last
did.
week, just how you've really been struggling off the tee with driver.
Yeah.
Just off the tee in general.
I don't know. I've never. I'm in such a weird space because the confidence is just falling out of my ass.
And I think that's what it is.
Well,
I
that's the
genuinely
thing.
think that's what it comes back to because looking at your golf swing, and it's the same way I feel about my irons at the moment, looking at your golf swing, and you're probably thinking the same, looking at mine, and Raptor's saying the same thing. There's not really an awful lot wrong with it. It's actually pretty good.
Yeah, you've got it in a good spot.
Everything's in a good spot. And I think you're the same with driver. The swing looks fine.
It does. I look at a video going, I like the look of that. Why is it missing the planet?
Yeah.
Like,
And it might be just because, I don't know, what's going on.
There'll be millimeters somewhere.
Yeah, it's a millimeter somewhere, but that millimeter might be
Yeah, it could be there.
It could be in between
there.
the ears.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know what I mean? Where you're stepping up to it going, fuck, where's this going?
The weird thing is like it went downhill just as I got to Kalgoorlie, like WA.
Yeah.
So we played the practice round and I hit these two like pretty poor like little block cuts. And I'm like, I don't see that shot. I don't have that shot. I don't hit block cuts.
Yeah.
Like I might block one, but not heel block and then it cuts away from the fairway.
Yeah, no, that's not you.
That's not me. I'm the left. Like if I misshit it, it's that high toey thing, and it might just
Like
dome
that
to
one
the
you had
side.
on 18.
Yeah. Just like that. That's the miss of that's my usual miss. So that block flary cut was just like, okay, that's fucking new. And then it was just a battle for 4 straight weeks of going, where's this going to go? Then it got steery, and then I see a couple good ones, and then the intent of hitting it with the idea of hitting it with some intent and some confidence was there. Like I'm standing, like even tonight, I'm standing over the tee shot going, I know exactly what to do to hit this golf ball straight. Yeah. And I look up and a couple go left or right, and I'm like, fuck it. Like I tried so hard to hit that good.
How hard is
I'm like,
it?
how hard is it? And then I'll nuke one and going, why don't I just do that? Like, it's weird. It got progressively worse when for the 3 weeks I was away. Like Kalgoorlie was pretty ordinary, but I hit 3-wood a lot. WA, like Mount Lawley did barely hit driver. So I'll excuse that. And then even in Adelaide, like it was really poor.
Yeah.
It was really, really poor. Just going, I'm not even putting this in play. Like it was just, I'm putting myself in bad spots. And so I'm just like, this is so weird to me. I'm usually very reliable off the tee. I'm usually really, like quite straight and consistent. And then, I'm coming to Rosanna and still hitting it all over the shop.
Pretty meh.
Pretty meh. Just going, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But then the one when you came down on the range, I'm on the track, man.
Yeah.
And I'm hitting a couple going, looks pretty good to me. But yeah, you just wait. Just wait. We'll get on to 5. Whee! Like, and I don't know. And I feel like I've put it on the same golf swing. Like I don't know. So, but yeah, tonight was the most control I've had with it.
That's nuts.
In 6 weeks.
That's nuts.
Yeah. And there was some pretty ordinary shots in there.
That kind of, and we sit here and talk about it all the time, and you tell me about how bad it is, and I'm just looking at it going, oof. I know your expectations, and I know your standards are fucking up here, and we talk about that perfectionist. Your expectations are so like perfection, like it's perfection, right?
Yeah,
to an extent.
Yeah, strive for it anyway.
Exactly. And so when I hear you turn around and go, Jags, I couldn't hit driver to save myself, and I'm like, oh, fucking how bad could it have been? And then I saw it today, and especially on the range, like I intentionally showed up when I did because I wanted to hit a few balls on the range with Raptor before we go out onto the course. And I'm looking at you going, I'm like, oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
And then I'd see one float, and I'm just like,
I kind of understand it. Yeah.
One just creeps in, and then one turns into 2, and I'm like, that's where he's at.
Yeah. That's where it is. It's like I get on a roll of hitting 2 or 3, going, oh, beautiful, beautiful. All right, let's ride this. And then I see one go hard left, or one like just spin up right, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah. Well, you would have heard me saying a couple of times tonight, like, oh, that's what it feels like to use the lower half of your body.
Yeah.
Because that's the feeling at the moment. When I start seeing the ball sort of go everywhere, it's for 2 reasons. If it goes left, it's because my hands have taken over because my hips aren't working. And if it goes right, it's because the same thing. My hands aren't flipping early enough to get it back on track, and it's just spooning it right. And it's because, again, my fucking hips aren't working the way they should be. But when it fucking comes out hot and proper.
Yeah, it's perfect.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
And that's when I've used my hips properly. And that's when I've exploded like I've worked on with Raptor. So you would have heard it a couple of times tonight, me turning around going, fucking use the lower half of your body, you stupid fuck.
Yeah.
So I get it. Because again,
so weird.
But there was a stretch tonight. We played 15 holes tonight.
Did we?
Close to. We played 1 through to 8 and then 12 through. We would have played about 10, 11 holes, right?
No, we played more than that. We would have played 13 holes, 14 holes.
Yeah, 1 through to 8 and then 12, 13, 14, 15, and then 18.
Yeah.
So whatever.
Yeah. 13 holes. Let's say that.
13 holes, right? There was a good stretch of 3 or 4 of them. Well, I didn't use my lower half of the body once. And I'm just like,
yeah, there was some ordinary stuff in there.
1 turns into 2, turns into 3 holes, turns into 4, and I'm just like, the fuck are we doing? Please. Hello? Hello? Is anyone there? Can we fucking do something properly for a change, please?
And then I knew you lost it when you started talking to yourself. Oh, like 14. Like when we're on 14, I looked at Dad. Dad's like,
yeah.
And I'm like to Dad, I've never seen him hit it this bad, but don't forget, he's like just come out the other end of like doing all these lessons. They're trying to figure it out.
And
like,
to be fair, I wasn't hitting it that bad.
No, I know, but
I just had a couple of shite holes where I was just
It's still the poorest I'd seen in a while.
Yeah.
Like the last time we played, you're hitting it good. Like,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I said to Dad, I'm like, thank fuck it's a practice round. But
Yeah.
and then we just hear it in the back end, you're just talking to yourself. You're not yelling and screaming and carrying on. You're not a dickhead.
Because I know exactly what's going on.
You're not a dickhead. Yeah, exactly. You're just like, Christian, and then you're blah, 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 blah,
Yeah.
and you're like 40 meters away, just like talking to yourself.
Yeah.
And I'd do the same.
Yeah.
Like if you don't do it,
And then
you
get
go,
up onto 15 and just fucking put 1 to 6 feet.
yeah, and then you're like, and then you look at me, just use my lower body.
Yeah.
And you're being sarcastic and you're looking at your golf club, like start talking to your golf club. I'm like, yeah, he's lost it.
Mitch sent me a video on Sunday morning, I think it was, on Instagram. And it was just like, the caption was, they will never misbehave again.
Yeah.
And this bloke's got a towel over his golf club and he's holding it under the tap of the sink, like waterboarding his fucking wedges and shit. And it's like, they will never misbehave again. And I'm just like, yeah, perfect. This is exactly what I need right now. And like I said, I'm in that period of just waiting. I'm waiting for good golf to come, and it'll come. I'm doing everything I need to do, right? But I can literally have nights like Thursday night where me and Michael put on some of the best short game displays anyone's ever seen. We played 2 games of 21 and had 6 hole outs.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty good.
4 or 5 hole outs, easy.
Yeah.
And it was mint. Like, he had a hole out from a bunker. I dunked one from fucking greenside. It was fucking unbelievable. And then he didn't hit a good wedge at all on the weekend.
Of course not.
He's hit everything fat. And even from the middle of the fairway, he's standing over a shot with a wedge, and I'm looking at Mitch going, this is fat.
Yeah.
Before he's hit it.
Yeah. You
And
just
then
knew.
sure enough,
Yeah, dumps
and
it.
he's just looking at us like, the fuck, man? We're all just in that period where it's just like, it's literally day to day.
Yeah.
One day it's really good, one day it's not. And it's weird. Weather plays a factor.
Yeah.
Because the course is in different conditions every day. The weather is so temperamental.
Yeah.
You're not getting the same golf course
But
twice.
all of it is mental as well. Like,
It is.
The old man, he has always struggled with short game. Always.
Yeah.
Always. He tries to manipulate. He gets... Yeah, it's just his technique used to really... Like, sometimes I'm just like, I wish you'd listen. Not that he didn't listen, but we went down last week to 15A. He came down in the cart with me. And I've always prided myself on my short game. I love when the wedge is in my hand. I really feel like I have a lot of control. And
That's when you have fun.
that's when I started. Yeah, I really feel like I got a lot of control, and I can feel like I can make the ball do what I want. Right. 99% of the time, I feel like. Whereas with him, it's 0.99% of the time.
Yeah.
Right. And if he pulls off a good chip shot, he doesn't know how he's done it, doesn't know what happened. And he's just like, fuck, I just go with on there. If he chips it well, right? But often enough, it's pretty fucking piss poor. He's putting from off the green, hitting little 8 irons.
Yeah.
When he misses the green, he's like, oh, for fuck. Like, and now what?
Keep going. I would just tell a story about tonight.
Anyway, and we had this little session where he would start chipping and he would duff it, he would half flub it, he would like knife fuck one, right? And he started just getting frustrated and just started like rapid firing balls just to see one good one, right? So he hit 10 and hit one okay, right? I'm just like, it's quality over quantity, right? And I'm like, can you just listen to me? Just listen, right? If it doesn't work, I don't give a fuck. It should work if you trust it, right? I'm like, you just need to listen to me, because there's times where we've had a short game session and he would do it for 5 minutes, and then it would be 5 minutes later, it's back to old habits.
Yeah.
Right. Back to old habits. Right. And I'm like, just listen, because if you see one, you'll trust the rest.
Yeah.
Right. And like his ball position was so far forward, the handle was back. Like he would weaken the wrists at impact. He would try and get the ball back up in the air, and it was just a recipe for disaster. He was fucked from the start. Right. So I got ball position way back, handle forward, chest over it, and like sort of stayed down and forward on it. Right. And it was like a game of opposites. I'm like, hit down to go up. I'm like, trust the ground. Trust the ground and the bounce of this golf club, because it will work. Anyway, he hit a couple like clippy ones, and his face was like, oh, that's what it feels like. I'm like, yes, listen. And anyway, he started doing it. He started just doing it for fun. He started nipping him. And and it was like these simple little feelings to get him.
so familiar.
Right. And I'm like, and the one thing I sort of told him that resonated with him, I'm like, you need to feel like your left arm and left hand is always in front of wherever that golf ball is. The second your hands drop back behind the golf club or the club head at impact, you're fucked. You'll knife it or flub it. Simple as that. You can't get into a good position back here. You just can't do it. Right. So I'm like, handle forward, feel like that left arm drives through. Right. And that's all it did, because that got his chest forward, it got him over the ball, and it actually started to get him to clip it. Right. So now, and then when he would hit a good chip shot, he'll go, oh, Joel, left arm forward, left arm forward and keep my chest over. I'm like, yeah. That's what I said. Thank you. Fuck. Like, oh my, and I literally said to him, I'm like, you listened.
This is so familiar.
Like, fuck. Anyway, and then we played Saturday, and he made like 4 from 4 up and downs. Like, made like short left on 10, like clipped one over the bunker, almost hold it. 14, he was short left of the fucking green again. Like he punched out from the trees and nips it to a couple feet. Right. And he's looking at me like he's just discovered fire. And he's right. And he's just like, oh, Joel, that left hand, it keeps my chest in front. Like, did you see how much that spun? I'm like, I know. I'm like, it's easy. Yeah. It's easy. Yeah. There's 2 little movements. It's it.
Yeah.
And you're telling me that you don't have a short game. Bullshit. You just need to listen.
Yeah.
Right. And now he's done it. Now he's just addicted. Yeah. Like he made up and down on 18 today. From that front right bit.
Yeah.
Like just clipped one up there and it was just, I'm like, this is an easy golf shot. Yeah. This is not hard.
No.
Like just trust yourself. And he's just like, his eyes just lit up.
I love when we're on 5 today and he tugs iron shot left to the green.
Yeah.
And like you were in the cart with him. And so you've driven around to the ball, his ball.
Yeah.
And you get out of the cart and I heard you say, right, get another ball out of your bag. I want to show you a couple things, right? And you go, show me how you'd hit it first, and then I'll show you what I'd do.
Yeah.
And he just clips this little 58 degree, hits it perfectly on the downslope. It stops with a bit of spin, and he's like 5 feet short of the hole. And then Blair's just like, yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Because the shot he hit is not the shot.
No.
Right? But he pulled it off.
Yeah.
And then now he thinks it's the shot. But it's not the point. I'm just like, I'm not saying it was the wrong shot. It's not the percentage one.
No.
Right? And I'm just like, I'm grabbing like a 50 or something like that and using the ground, using the hill to kill the speed and get it to trickle out like a putt instead of like trying to fly it all. And he wasn't on a favorable lie. He pulled it off.
Yeah.
He actually hit a really good shot.
He hit a great shot.
Right? And he goes, yep, something like that. I'm like, and I just said, all I said was, if you can do that every time, who am I to say it's wrong?
Yeah.
If you can pull that off every time from down there, which is so gutsy.
No.
Right? I'm like, do it. I'm not going to say it doesn't work because you clearly, if you can do it every time, it does work.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, oh man, it made me fucking nervous because I was waiting for it just to plop a couple feet in front of him and then he's fucked.
Yeah.
Right. And then me telling him to play a different shot would have fucked him.
Oh.
But he pulled that off and now he's just like, and then he hit that good one on 6 as well. Like, decent one. He actually didn't dump it or knife it for little touches.
He actually chipped the ball really well tonight.
He's getting there.
He's getting there.
He's getting there and he's pumped, man.
Which is
That's all he's
scary because
talking
your
about.
dad's a pretty solid golfer.
Yeah.
And
Tee to green, he's pretty good.
Yeah.
Right? Anything inside 40 or anything inside sort of 60 gets a bit weird.
Yeah.
And he's a good putter.
He's a great putter.
So if his wedges get going, he could be pretty fucking dangerous.
Could be very dangerous.
Very dangerous.
It's a good little thing it's a good little spot to be in this close to clubbies because I reckon I'm assuming he's playing.
Yep.
So he'll have a red hot crack at it. He's going to
so
go in
excited.
with a ton of confidence.
So excited.
And he was telling me, so after we were in the car park and you were putting the cart away and he goes, "Oi, I'm here every Wednesday." And I'm like, "Oh yeah?" And I'm like, "I got a burg every Thursday." And he's like, "Oh." And I'm like, "Are we on for a bit of practice then, Blair?" And he's like, "Yeah." Yeah. He's just like, every Wednesday here, every Thursday at Berg. I'm like, sounds like a plan.
Mate, he loves it.
So he loves it. Loves it.
But it's he was struggle bus. Did he tell you about when he got crook a few weeks ago? So I'm not going to air it out too much, but he got pneumonia pretty bad.
Yeah, right.
Put him on his ass, put him in hospital for a bit.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Like if it had gotten a little bit worse, he would have been there for a couple of
While
weeks.
you're away.
Yeah, it was just before I went to Mount Lawley.
Oh fuck.
So it was WAPGA weekend.
Oh shit.
So the weekend of the WAPGA, and
That doesn't help.
It fucked him, completely fucked him. I've never he doesn't get sick, man.
No.
He doesn't get sick. So for him to not
And pneumonia is pretty fucking hectic.
Pneumonia can kill you.
Oh fuck yeah.
And yeah, anyway, so he was in hospital and it fucked him.
Yeah,
and
right.
he couldn't move, and he's like, he's lost a bunch of weight. It was a bit of I think it was kind of like he's not unhealthy at all, right? But I think it was his body's going, like, tidy up.
Yeah, let's
Tidy up a little bit.
Yeah.
Just, you guys before you make bad mistakes, tidy up. And he's not, like I said, he's not unhealthy.
He's not unhealthy at all.
But and he's tidied up. So he's had this like new mentality, and he didn't play for 3 weeks at least, right? And then he was all sort of worried. He comes out on the range and has like this great range session. He goes, oh, I thought I was going to lose on my bro. It was 3 weeks. It's a long time,
yeah.
but you're not going to lose your golf swing.
No.
And now that he just went out for his first weekend or first comp round in 3 to 4, almost a month,
Yeah.
and goes out and shoots 76 off the stick, like, mate, he is sky high.
Yeah.
Absolute sky high. So, yeah, it's good to see.
He's kicking goals.
It's good to
That's
see.
good to see. Good to hear. Now, Jolie, you more so than me are a bit of a consumer of a lot of YouTube golf. I will start this conversation by saying I watch close to fuck all YouTube. And I mean that. Like in the last year and a half, I've watched nothing.
Yeah, really.
Zero. I might watch a break 50 like when Bryson puts one up, or I'm talking a random video here or there, but I'm not up to date with what's going on and who's who or what's what.
Mm-hmm.
But I get all my info from my socials, from the Instagram, and especially when I log into the podcast Instagram, it's all there.
Yeah, it's all there.
So I know what's going on.
Yeah.
I just haven't seen it. And recently, over the last few days, there's been an event, the Internet Invitational, and there has been some controversy around that, particularly around one bloke, right? Luke Kwan. For those of you who don't know, if you haven't heard, great, fair enough. You'll hear about this for the first time
Just go look
today.
it up.
If you don't care, fair enough. That's not for me to decide.
Yeah.
But it's interesting to us. Right?
Yeah.
Internet Invitational run by Barstool Sports. It's very heavily involving Bob Does Sports and those guys. And there's a bunch of different YouTubers and creators from all around the world. Rick Shields got involved. Andrew Santino got involved. I saw a couple of videos. Like people who have golf content in some way, shape or form were involved in this event.
Yeah, it was like the Brian Bros, Grant Horvath,
Paige Spiranek,
those guys.
Gabby Golf Girl. They're all involved, right? I don't know what the tournament format was.
It was some sort of teams events and
Whatever.
stuff and blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
The crux of it all is Luke Kwan misses his tee time by fucking an hour.
Nah.
Well, 4 holes he missed. No?
No. He was suspended for 4 holes,
Okay.
I guess, because he showed up on the first hole.
Oh.
Only 5 minutes after they teed off.
Oh, okay.
So he showed up on the first hole, but because he was late for the tee time, the adjudicators or the guys that ran it said, "You're not playing for the first 4 holes. That's your punishment."
Okay.
Right? That's how.
Fair
it
enough.
Yeah,
So, okay.
technically, he did not start playing until the 5th tee. Yeah.
Bottom line is he was late to his tee time.
He was late to his tee time. Yeah.
And they started without him
Yeah.
and he got there, let's say, halfway down the fairway.
Pretty much.
Right?
Yeah.
Which we've all been there.
We've all been late.
We've all been late to a tee
Done it a
time.
couple times.
Literally, it's happened as recently as a few months ago. SGM literally was same deal. Running late, just goes, right, put me down for a pickup on the first hole, we fucking move on.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
It's not that big a deal in clubland.
No, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
When you're Luke Kwan, one of the biggest internet golf internet personalities, and you're invited to this golf invitational, this internet invitational, where every other player does the exact same thing as you,
Yeah.
and your best excuse is, I slept through my alarm. Yeah. That's why I'm late. I'm sorry, but fuck you.
Yeah.
I don't care who you are.
Yeah.
We spoke about, we've spoken in the past about keeping things professional and doing the right thing by those who are around you. And that is, in my opinion, the prime example of not doing that.
Yeah.
You've been invited to play in this tournament, and it leads us to the topic of what the current state of YouTube golf is at the moment, and that is that there's definitely people that care a lot about the content that they're putting up and what they're doing for the greater good of the game, but then there's other people who are just playing golf and making money doing it, one way or another.
Yeah. It was
That's how it comes across to me.
Yeah, I saw probably the first 2 hours of part 1 of this, and it's all up on YouTube with Bob Does Sports and the collab with those guys. So I think there's 2 parts to it. Each part is like almost 4 hours long.
Whoa,
that's a lot. It's a lot of content to watch.
Yeah.
I watched basically the first half of the first part. Right, so I've still got a bit to go.
Yeah,
but I saw all that. So I was watching it when...
I might actually go and watch it.
Go watch probably the first hour.
Okay.
Right, because then you'll get all the gist of it.
Yep.
And my take on it is he probably should have been a bit more like, fuck, sorry guys, like a bit more, felt a bit more remorse by it instead of going, oh yeah, I wish I woke up. Right, sort of he was a bit too arrogant and nonchalant about it, or too much. It wasn't as big of a deal as they made it out to be, and the guys... a lot of their teams, a lot of the guys from the teams and the guys that actually ran it, like, shot it out of the sky. They put way too much mayo on it.
Okay.
They overreacted, basically. Right? There should have been consequences, which there was for being late to the tee time to an event that they just make up the rules anyway. Right? And the guy that ran it, they made sure, he goes, it's not a PGA event.
Yeah.
Which it wasn't. It's not. It's got nothing to do with the PGA, right? But so they're going to make up their sort of own rules. They're going to be adjudicators, blah, 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 right? So under the rule of golf, being as late as he was when I say only, he was 5 minutes late. He showed up as they sort of teed off the first tee and they sort of started going, and then he showed up halfway down the fairway. The consequence that he got was way too much.
Oh.
He actually kind of believed that he goes, I thought I should have been DQ'd. And a lot of them said he should be out. Late to your tee time, fuck off.
Yeah,
if you
right.
can't respect this event enough to fucking just sleep in. And it was a 9:30 tee time. Like, come on, bro. Like, come on, man. If it was 7 a.m.,
different story.
yeah, maybe. But it's 9:30, dude.
It's 9:30.
Come on, bro. Like,
there's a bit of time.
Was he slack? Abso-fucking-lutely. Did he care? He didn't care enough.
No.
Like, I'll give him that. He should have, the consequence he copped was a bit much. Maybe automatic lost the first hole. Understandable. Completely understandable. DQ, no. The 4-hole delay with a teammate that doesn't know what he's doing was a bit much. But yeah, I don't know. I felt a little bit bad for him because of how harsh everyone was on him. But I was also like, bro, come on, own it. Take some accountability.
Yeah.
I was on both. I was on the fence because I saw both sides. I understood both sides.
The first thing I saw was his stories, like screenshots of his stories where he's like, fuck, genuinely no excuse.
Yeah.
Just slept through my alarm. Really sorry to these people. Rah, 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 rah.
Yeah.
That was the first thing I saw. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
How's this going to go down? And then it started building and there was more mayo put on it where I'm just like, oh, they fucking hate him.
Yeah. They
fucking hate him.
Dude, they wanted blood.
Yeah.
There was guys that wanted
And there was a
blood.
video I saw of them in like the clubhouse eating lunch and stuff. And he walks in and the dude, and I thought that's when he showed up.
Nah.
After the round. Because the way
Yeah.
things were shown through the socials, and again, I haven't seen anything.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm not going to say I know everything,
Yeah.
right? The way it was shown on the socials was, this is when he shows up while they're having lunch. After the first 18, they're going to go out for another 18 after lunch. And then, what's his name? What was the dude's name that was giving him a hard time in the clubhouse?
Oh, Ryan Whitney.
That guy was teeing off.
Oh.
Just clapping him as he's walking in. Yeah, Luke Quan, what a teammate you are, you fucking prick.
Yeah.
Right, just letting him know about it. Right, and Quan's just looking at him like, what the fuck?
shut up, man. Yeah.
Like, I was... and now that I find out that he was 5 minutes late, they were
Yeah.
halfway down the fairway when he gets there, I'm just like, bruh.
Yeah.
You're right. It's shit on Quan's part of
not good enough.
not treating it with the level of respect that others definitely thought it should have been treated with.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You can't have
Being a he's a professional golfer. He has
won
professional
on the
status.
Corn Ferry Tour.
He's won a couple times on the PGA Tour China as well. Like
Yeah.
he's well aware of what a tee time means.
Yeah.
He's well aware of what that means to show up to an event.
And he's played in events as recently as the New Zealand Open last year and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, he's played in
Yeah.
quality events recently.
Yeah.
So you can and this is what I'm talking about, like the state of YouTube golf, is that like you can clearly see that for him, this was just another hit and giggle.
He didn't care.
Right. And
didn't care.
it's almost just like, and to me, again, I haven't seen it, but
Yeah.
like from what I'm observing of everything I have consumed is that the vibe I'm getting is I spent a year with good. I'm untouchable.
Yeah, sort of that. He goes, I've toured.
Because that's when I was consuming YouTube golf the most, was when he and Grant were in good.
Yeah,
that was prime for me. That's as good as it gets. Right. And Finch was doing his thing and Shields was doing their thing, and I was consuming it all from all different levels, right? And that's when it was great. And I thought, these guys are fucking awesome. He's obviously, as again, what it looks like to me is that he's obviously carried that on into the rest of it. He's split, he's doing his own thing, he's hanging out with Sam and Toombs and all those kind of guys. And it's like, all right, yeah, the content's great, but your character,
the character, exactly. Well put. Yeah.
your character portrays this image of you that you've got your events that you care about and your content that is your own, because God knows what they're getting. Right? A YouTube invitational like that, or Internet Invitational, whatever it's called, where let's say there's 50 people on that timesheet in that event. Are they getting paid? Is there prize money? Are they donating their time? Because I'm telling you this now, if I was in one of those shoes and someone like Barstool knocks on my door and says, hey, would you like to come and play in this event? The content's all ours. You own nothing. We're not even going to pay you a showing fee. There's nothing in it for you other than being involved. No, I don't.
They'll play him for $1 million.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
But again, no, I don't care.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No, I don't care is the answer I give.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'll play 100%. But
Yeah.
if I get nothing, what do I care?
Yeah, why
I'm
do I-
going to show up when I show up and just play.
Yeah. It was weird because
But again, okay, there's $1 million on the line for the team. Fair enough. And whatever. He's missed out at a chance at $1 million. Fair game. It obviously doesn't mean that much to him, $1 million internet championship.
yeah.
To actually care enough to show up on time and at least fucking say something more than I slept through my alarm.
Yeah, yeah. He came up in, he just copped a spray the second he showed up and he's like flustered. You could tell he was like, oh fuck, like getting things ready to go. And he's just copping it straight away.
Yeah.
And like the first thing I saw, one of the first things he said was like, oh, I wish I woke up. And I'm like, oh, come on, bro. Like you can't, don't try and be a smart ass. Like, you know what I mean? And it was like,
Could just be a defense mechanism.
it probably was. Like I said, I was right on the fence because I can see both sides. Like he copped way too much.
Oh, yeah.
He copped it way too much than what he deserved, but he needed to be hold more accountability for himself. And it was just, it made for some fucking awesome content.
Oh, Barstool's licking their
Dude,
lips.
mate, he made some unreal.
They're licking their
content.
lips because it's not only is it
was
just the
fiery.
content is good,
Yeah.
but it's being spoken about.
Yeah. So he was the most like Luke so Quan was the most researched searched figure in golf period, not YouTube. Golf period.
Yeah.
And like you see the list and Quan's like
saw
fucking
that.
search line was here and Rory's is back here.
Yeah.
Right. And you're just like, well,
I think the numbers, I don't know what the
I think
metrics were.
it might be skewed, but
I don't know what the metrics were, but I remember seeing that post and it was
Yeah.
like 588, whatever it was
Something.
for Quan, and then Rory was there at like 302.
Yeah,
So he's
yeah.
miles
Yeah.
ahead of fucking everyone
Yeah, the
just on
most
golf,
searched.
most searched golfers or whatever in that weekend or whatever it was.
yeah.
But look, I mean,
Yeah. It was
YouTube golf, I think, is in a very weird spot at the moment. You've got guys like Bryson who are clearly got other things going on.
Yeah.
And YouTube plays a second fiddle to that. And
I'm
he
so
does.
impressed with the content he releases too.
And it's so great.
Yeah.
But I think he's doing it properly.
Yeah, he is.
He understands that, yeah, all right, this is a second, well, it's not even a revenue stream. It's just something to provide his fans that don't get to see him as often as they once did on the PGA Tour,
something
right?
like that, yeah.
And so, and he also gets to do whatever he wants. He gets his mates on, he gets the president on, fucking whoever he wants, right? That is a prime example of how I think you should do it.
Yeah, for the listeners right now, if you want to get into not get into YouTube golf, but if you want to like watch and understand what we're actually talking about, the top 5 channels, in my opinion, because I love watching all that shit. Right,
This is going to be a good.
the
good
top
topic.
5 channels would be in no particular order. Would be like Good Bob Does Sports. So Good has some good golfers, right?
Good
Bob
is
Does
far more
Sports,
serious than what Bob Does Sports
a little
is.
bit. Bob Does Sports is like vibes, hilarious, shit golf.
It's 3 mates playing shit golf, having fun.
And it's hilarious.
Yeah.
And Bob is funny as.
Yep.
Robbie Berger his name is, but Bob is hilarious.
Yeah.
And they're all funny. Joey Coldcuts has crash outs all the time. It's funny as fuck.
Yeah.
So yeah, good. Bob Does Sports. And then the individual, sort of more of the individual guys will be someone like Grant Horvat, the Bryan Bros, Bryson, and then it'll be
I'm going to throw Peter Finch.
Peter
in there.
Finch does some good content as well.
Very, and have been doing it for a long time.
Yep.
So you're going to get everything from,
Yep.
or back in the day, Finch was doing like club reviews and
Yeah,
shit,
yeah.
which is very much what Shields does.
Yeah.
And I kind of don't.
Yeah,
Ugh.
he's doing a lot more like 1v1 matches versus the head pro at their home club.
Yes, and that's
Stuff like
I think
that. That's awesome.
I think that idea of a series is fucking phenomenal.
Love it.
So he just goes around the country of England playing against different head pros at their
just having
club
a match.
and just playing an 18-hole match.
Yeah.
And he offers like $1,000
Something like
as a
that.
prize.
Yeah.
So it keeps everyone interested.
it's
Some
awesome.
weeks he wins. Like the head pro's got nothing to lose.
No.
If Peter Finch loses, it's $1,000 to the head
Yeah.
pro, and that's it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, no, it's
I
awesome.
think as an idea for a series, that's great. But then you've got guys like Toombs and those boys that just show funny golf content where they just go out and play different golf courses and
And
show
they're good
you,
players
and they're
too.
good players.
Yeah. It's Sam Hong Min, Toombs, and Luke Kwan and Taco.
Yeah.
So it's those 4. They go around. They go to New Zealand all the time. They've been to Switzerland.
I was watching their content when I was
They
doing
came to Australia and did a series, and it was awesome.
I was watching their stuff when they were at Barnbougle.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like when we'd organise that trip to Barnbougle and stuff, and I was like, I actually want to see what this place is all about.
Yeah.
I watched their stuff because I'm like, it's as good as anything.
Yeah, it's awesome. Then there's the top, probably the top creators would be Bryson, good, probably Grant. Grant Horvat is probably the top creator.
Grant Horvat is
He releases some really good stuff.
very,
Man.
very good.
He
and
releases some really good stuff.
good
collabs.
If you're wondering what these guys are doing and how big they are in comparison to others, we're talking about guys who are getting prime PGA Tour players on their channel just to come and have a whack. Grant played with Scotty Scheffler a few months ago.
Yeah, Grant does this
Scotty
5 under
Scheffler's
challenge.
Yeah, at Scotty Scheffler's home course.
Yeah.
Bryson DeChambeau played with Donald Trump, the fucking president of the United States, right? And you think about that what you want, but the fact that he's got the pull
Yeah, exactly.
to get the president, and they're mates and all that kind of stuff, and he's like,
Doesn't matter.
and Bryson's got a position in like Trump's party of like sport or some shit with Triple H or whoever from the WWE, right? But like the fact that these guys have the pull to get Max Homer with Toombs and the boys, and Donald Trump and Scotty Scheffler and fucking Tiger Woods did one with Foreplay.
Yeah.
Tiger Woods had a 10-minute video with Foreplay giving them all a lesson a few months ago.
Yeah.
YouTube golf is in such a strong position now. It genuinely has a fucking place of importance
It does.
in the eyes of the PGA Tour.
does.
So much so, they've given good a fucking event.
Yeah. Yeah. At a
Good.
TBC course?
I think so. I'm
think
not
they-
sure of the details.
Yeah.
All I saw was that they've signed a deal with the PGA Tour to run a fucking event for the PGA Tour under the good name or something,
So good.
which is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's fucked, isn't it? It's like Grant, like getting 5 of the top players on the planet almost. Like he's had matches against Bryson, and then he has matches against these guys. Like I think he played against like Justin Rose, Tommy Fleetwood, Scotty and Adam Scott as well. And he's like being able to get like you said, the pull to get these guys to agree to have a couple cameras on them to talk through their shot and verse some guy, well not some guy, but Grant at I start 5 under. If I win, I get bragging rights. If you win, well done. You should win. You're the pro, right?
Yeah.
So and then you go out and play 18 holes, and he picks their brain, asking questions, like touring, and they actually give him.
It's a podcast.
So much
It's
time.
a podcast whilst they're out on
Whilst
the
they're
golf
playing
course,
some golf.
which is phenomenal.
Which is so
stuff.
cool. It's so
great,
cool.
and you'd love to be in that position to do it. But this is what I'm getting at: is that 15 years ago, this would never have happened. Like, and it's not just in golf, but it's in a majority of different sports. We're seeing footy players go on podcasts every fucking day.
Yeah.
Right? Football players in the States are starting their own podcast. Travis Kelce and his brother have got their own fucking podcast.
really?
They've got Taylor Swift on there because Travis Kelce's they're engaged.
Yeah.
Right? So, like, and she's doing her album announcement on his podcast.
Wild.
Fucking bananas. The access that people have got to pro athletes, not just in golf, but in the majority of sports on the planet at the moment is fucked.
And a lot of it's through YouTube.
A lot of it's through YouTube, and times are changing in that sense, and you're going to start seeing more and more of it, and YouTube golf's not going anywhere.
Nah.
It's come a long way from online lessons and club reviews.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
And trick shots.
And trick shots,
Shit like that.
do perfect and all that kind of shit.
Yeah.
It's now long format content where it's 2 hours of, hey, we played this worst ball at Paynes Valley with Max Homer.
Like Good does they go do Good majors and they have 50 grand up as a prize. Just casually. It's like, okay, fuck. Like,
That's it.
It's pretty intense.
It's
pretty cool.
very intense. So
And I love it. I recommend watching it because there's some fucking awesome stuff out there.
YouTube golfers are, and I agree. I don't have the fucking time to watch it is the thing. And I haven't fucking tried is the other thing as well. YouTube golf, I'll back it, is in a really good spot. And the guys, I know that they're killing it. Whether I consume it or not is a different thing. But like, I know that it's growing and it's being killed, right? They're doing unbelievable. Quan in that instance, at that event, a bit iffy. I feel like everyone could have handled that a little bit better. Now that I'm hearing that they fucking jumped down his throat and probably copped a little bit more than what he deserved.
Yeah.
But
They jumped inside him, eh?
Yeah, they fucked. Yeah, it sounds like they fucked him up. You know what I mean?
A little bit. They definitely roughed him up, and not saying he didn't deserve it, but to the intensity that
He probably
it
didn't
copped,
deserve that.
He didn't deserve the intensity. Tell him he's a fuckhead.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. And if he shows up and he doesn't care, well, pull your finger out of your ass.
Yeah.
Like some people do care, but it was, it was pretty shit to watch actually. But then he released a video on his own channel that went for like 15 minutes or something like that, and he addressed it. and
Okay.
you know, did an apology thing. Tried to I think he tried to like not justify it a little bit, but sort of be like
Clear
"Come
the
on,
air a little
Come
bit."
on, like you know, I am sorry about this, but anyway,
Seems a bit fucked.
yeah, something like that.
Fair enough. Jolly, questions from the second cut. Do you have one?
I do.
Good, go. I don't.
Oh fuck! All right, hang on. I need to get mine up.
Go on. I'm going to try and think of one. Today'd be nice.
Shut up. Yeah, well. Nah, I don't like that. I'm going to make my own up.
All right, go make
I
one
wrote
up.
this earlier, but I don't like it.
Just ask me anyway.
No, I'm making a new one. If we were to release golf content,
Okay.
what would we do and how would we do it?
Oh, because we've tried.
We gave the filming and stuff a go.
Yeah. I'm going to start by saying that filming golf content when it's just the two of us,
Yeah.
so hard.
Hard as, yeah. It takes
So-
so long.
It takes way too long.
Yeah.
Logistically, it's a nightmare because you've got to make sure that, you know, what we were recording on has enough battery and are we draining too much and what are we doing here? Have we got enough storage? Have we got the mics on? Yeah, the mics are on. Sweet. Are we recording? Good. Who's holding the camera here? Do you want to come over here? Do you want to stand there? Do this, do that. It's a fucking nightmare. It makes life easier when you look at the guys like Good who have 5 or 6 people following them around filming.
Yeah.
Where all they literally have to do is hit their golf balls.
Yeah.
And talk a little bit while wearing a
Talk and
microphone.
be
That'd be ideal.
Entertaining, yeah.
But when you ask me about what would we do, I'd love to do like a little match play series between the two of us where you give me a couple of shots and we go around local tracks in the area and just play. Be it at, you know, obviously Berg, Rosanna, then I'm thinking like Latrobe and Kew, general Yarra courses like we did. We had them at Yarra Masters a couple of years ago.
Yeah, that was sick.
Go around those tracks again and then we start venturing out and maybe do like, you know, Moona or PK or something like that and just do match play series. I think that'd be really cool.
That'd be cool.
Straight up and down.
Yeah,
the line.
1v1 stuff.
1v1, straight up and down is really good. I'm not a fan of like the trick shots or anything like that. What I'd love to do is I like the idea of like, I love watching like fitting videos.
Fitting.
Like watching people get fit for their golf clubs.
Oh, really?
There's a couple of dudes called Golficity. They're affiliated to Titleist, and so every time there's new stuff out, they go to some place in New York because they're from New Jersey. They go to some joint and go get fitted by whoever it is at Titleist, and all the new stuff. So new irons, they get a new bag, or new drivers out. Cool, let's go get fitted. And I watch every single one of those fitting videos because I just love seeing the fitting process. I think it's sick. Just and because with every fitting, there's the moment, and it's the same thing. There's that moment where it clicks.
Yeah.
Whatever you're getting fit into, wedges, driver, putter, irons, whatever it might be,
The right setup.
There's that moment where you find it, and it clicks, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, that's the one.
Yeah.
So I'm just waiting to see how long it is before they get to that point. So I enjoy watching those videos because I'm an equipment nut at the crux of it all. But I also wouldn't mind if we were to go about it. I would love to have lesson videos as well. Not necessarily where we give the lessons or whatever, but like if I go have a lesson with Raptor, someone films it.
Yeah.
Someone films
That'd
it.
be pretty cool.
And then everyone can see what we're working on. That obviously comes with time and preparation and all that
Other
kind
things,
of shit.
other
Other
things.
things.
Yeah, cool.
The world's your oyster when it comes to that. It's just fucking difficult.
It's just hard.
And again, I'll put the call out. If anyone's interested in coming to help us here, do it.
Yeah.
Let us know because we need the help.
Yeah, if we're going to try and do it.
We need the help, and it's not easy. And yeah, resources are limited, but we can try. We have tried, and it's hard.
Yeah, it is.
That's why we haven't released it.
That's exactly right.
So it's not to say that we don't want to. I definitely want to. It's really hard.
Yeah, fair enough.
Stick to what you know.
That's it.
What would you think it'd be?
Pretty much exactly that.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much exactly that. We'll do the occasional 1v1 stuff, and then maybe we could do some of the funnier stuff where we do try and break. Yeah, like Bryson started that where we do
break
like
50
break
off the front
50s off front
tees.
tees and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We'd like attempt to do that sort of stuff and at our local tracks and stuff like that. So that's the sort of stuff I'd think, and then we'll like do collabs with other guys whether they're bigger creators or not,
Yeah.
or 2v2s against. Well, it's me and you take on Raptor and whoever else he brings and stuff like that, and just do matches and create good content. So
Yeah,
I guess like just good viewing.
good viewing.
That's sort of thought.
in a period where we've got the time to do it.
Yeah. If we do, that's the thing. It's time.
With you traveling as much as you are and work commitments and stuff. I don't think. Unfortunately, we're pretty stretched as it is. Just getting in here once a week and recording.
Yeah, correct.
As difficult as that might be to hear from some people, it's not that easy.
No,
it really isn't. But we enjoy it. We love doing what we do, so we're going to keep doing it. Obviously.
Yeah.
My question for you is this, Jolly. I'm just thought of it now. You get invited to someone's channel to come and play. It's like a 2v2v2v2v2 scramble, right? On someone's channel. And there's a bunch of other YouTube creators and someone rings you. Who do you want that person to be?
Someone calls me. Yeah. Who do I want to call me?
To come on their channel to do like a video of sorts.
Oh, out of the content creators that are up there now. Oh, it would either be.
Let me rephrase it because this might be a clip. Out of all the content creators that are currently out there at the moment doing their thing in the golfing YouTube space, who would you most like to be on their channel? Like if they were to invite you on their channel, who would you most like to go on?
It would. For views, the two biggest I would think would be Bryson or Grant, but probably the Bryan Bros.
Oh, cool.
Probably Wesley and George.
Yeah, couple of short game nuffies like yourself.
Like especially Wes.
Yeah,
Wesley. Like they call him Wedgley for a reason, which is awesome, right? His short game's fucked.
I think I might have asked you this question before in the past.
Oh, maybe, but his short game is fucked, and George is a great player as well. But I feel like Wesley's pretty sharp and quick-witted and loves a chirp and stuff like that, and he's pretty hard-headed and stubborn and stuff like that. I don't know. I reckon I'd love to play with them or against them or something like that in some way because they're both phenomenal players. Like Wesley's,
of course.
Well, he's suspended now, but he's a tour player and he's a tour winner and he plays unbelievable and he's a very, very good player. It'd really, really test me and.
Good.
Yeah, I reckon I'd like to do a video with be on one of their videos because they're very entertaining to watch. They are funny, especially Wes. He's hilarious, but it's also good golf.
Oh, of course.
So yeah, I'd love to be on one of their videos, and being on a Bryson video or something, or even with Grant and stuff like that would be unbelievable.
Anyone,
or go on a good video. That would be sick.
Yeah.
But the first ones I think of that I watch every single video of theirs is the Bryan Bros.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
all right.
I love them.
Very good.
Awesome.
Very good, Jolly.
Yeah.
I suppose that's a really good spot to leave it.
Let's tidy up. Let's go throw some darts.
Oh, fuck yeah, darts. All right. Update on the darts, by the way. Season 2 of Around the World have started. Obviously, you've been away for a long period of time, so we haven't had a chance to throw.
No.
The series is currently tied at 1-1.
Yeah, Series 2.
Series 2 is well underway.
Yeah. 1
apiece at this current stage. And you have also overtaken the title of fastest around the world.
Yeah.
So
forgot about that.
A few weeks ago, we started doing a bit of a race around the world. Obviously, each segment, counting triples and doubles and stuff.
Yeah.
And I set the time at 1 minute 21.69 or something. And we were both looking at that that's going to stay there for a little while.
Yeah.
And sure enough, I think the next week or the week after, it might have stayed in for 2 weeks, and you went and threw a 1:16.30 something.
Yeah.
So that's currently the record. We haven't done that for a little bit.
Nah.
So we might have to have a bit of a game of that soon.
Yeah.
But I think I'm just going to pay it the respect it deserves and just leave it there for a bit before I have another crack at it. But otherwise, Around the World is fun. Darts
one apiece.
It is one apiece, and darts is so much fun.
Yeah, it's awesome.
So,
I love it.
But other than that, I think, ladies and gentlemen, that's a perfect spot to leave it. Thank you very much for tuning into this week's episode, episode number 91 of the Gold Jacket, Green Jacket podcast. We thoroughly appreciate your support. Special shout out to a fellow by the name of Mason who messaged me during the week on our Instagram. He's apparently going to come out and watch you at Terralgan.
Oh, cool.
Next week. So he lives out in that area.
Oh, awesome.
And was hoping to catch a few tee times based on his work commitments and stuff. He might be able to come and come and watch. And if you do, if Mason, I'm just talking directly to you now, if you do manage to see Joel, make yourself known.
Yeah, absolutely.
Go and say hello.
Yeah, come say hello.
But no, otherwise, we appreciate your support, ladies and gents, very much. Tune in next week for episode 92. Hopefully, fingers crossed, guest soon.
Yeah.
We mentioned last week that we're trying to get someone on.
Figure it out.
Scheduling issues have gotten in the way for it this week. You're obviously going to jet off away for the next couple of weeks as well. So it's going to be another iffy period while Joel goes away after next week, 92. So bear with us. Yeah. Otherwise, hit us a like and a follow on Instagram, TikTok, Spotify. Leave a review. Subscribe on YouTube. Leave a comment and a like as well. Enjoy all our content. Hit the golf ball very well. Throw the darts even better. And we will see you all next week. Cheers.